good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Look at this guy's name.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Nashville. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Be a little smart with this, going to kind of scheme everything in.
Drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now this one over
come on.
Tight end complete. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll return this ball across midfield.
Can't be doing that, Monroe.
7-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Good shit.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Play action. It's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards there. A first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it.
Tackle.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
I'm not sure if this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going to the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Check down here for Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He completes it to Henry.
Go for the legs. Good job.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he will score. Touchdown.
Thought he had Henry out there still.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
They'll try and run it in with Henry.
Come on, man. You got to see that gap.
Into the end zone to bump the lead up 2-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. To throw, it's Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15.
What's up, Rage?
On 1st and 10. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he's in. Touchdown.
Ooh, good drive.
Raiders.
Like I got cheated on the first drive with a stupid fumble.
Touchdown run. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms
They
largely.
still ain't got that fixed yet.
And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes
Supposed to lob it and supposed to go a little bit closer to the sidelines at least. I guess I need to roll out with it.
So you don't have to chase points later.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Tannehill.
There we go. Good hits on him.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll try to run for the first
tackle.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Oh.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious
Man got 10 rushes, don't even have 10 yards yet. Got Henry locked up.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry.
There we go.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
This ain't gonna be no Henry show, my man. Ain't gonna be no Henry show. He locked up.
With missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a
They'll find somebody else.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And some room to maneuver.
Take the feet out.
Touchdown. Derrick Henry, 58 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On for the point after is Randy Bullock.
Yeah, you can't call a timeout back-to-back. Yeah, audible.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
See, I don't even come out and fill the block.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But
he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Play action. Now it's Carr. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 33 yards that time. Now it's the backup Mariota. Steps away. And he'll take it into
beautifully
the end
designed.
zone for a Raider touchdown. Marcus Mariota taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. John Gruden never wanted to play it safe. His guys will go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Keep everything out in front of me.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity to push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Off play action, Tannehill. They'll roll him out.
Yeah, it's locked up now.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Sit there and spam plays on me, bro. Like, I ain't going to adjust.
Wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
Give me that! God damn it!
Away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio.
Knock it down. Swat it. What the fuck? I should have just went for the pick if that was going to happen.
Julio Jones. As the first half is
Oh my God, I just got screwed.
The Titans have taken the lead.
I go for the swat.
So simple,
and it tips it into his hand. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Tannehill looking to throw. It's caught him and he will get into the end zone to extend.
Hey, it happens, bro. Anyone can lose in the NFL. That's supposed to have been stopped, man.
Not much time to speak.
Go for the tip, the right thing to do, and it tips it into his hand. Like, what? Come on now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered.
Touchdown Raiders. It's complete. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry.
That's how you do things, fellas. I'll be adding that play to my ebook probably later today. The one that got me down the field. If you haven't already, man, check out the play I added yesterday, my wide trail.
Pass up the field goal here. Go for it and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Fellas.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's got it. So they get the 2-point conversion.
Well, you got to look at it. You also didn't have your 2 starting receivers either. So you had backups going up against the Jets starters.
Halftime, 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two.
Yeah, that makes up the bullshit touchdown that he just got. It's like I got to earn mine, and it's like my opponents are just getting freebies. What else is new?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate.
Re-angle, go for them legs.
No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Derrick Henry.
Good shit, Morrow.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we
don't want to go to Henry too much, man. We got to shut him down.
I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Got him. Got him. That's it. Perfect time to send the blitz.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot.
Well, it's not predictability. It's just people's scheme, you know? Like, most people pick the Titans and all they want to do is run. They don't scheme for Henry to be a weapon. They just expect him to be a weapon. Big difference.
here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Able to find Waller.
That's how you scheme your players open.
Touchdown. Darren Waller. 27 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
For a big tight end, he can
like I said, man, I know my ebook is free,
and as a defensive back, you've got
definitely, man, make sure y'all contribute to the cause if you can.
They'll try and throw for it.
That's a bye.
The Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Yes, sir.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Together a defensive drive right here, and we good.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
Slow him down, hit him. There we go. Make contact.
And finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Have all them things you want. As long as I'm making contact, you're taking fatigue.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Run into your own guy.
Right.
That's a fumble. Good fucking shit, Crosby. Let's go. Another good blitz. Game over.
To the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Dialing up the clutch blitzes.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that.
Back to back, bro. That's changing the face of the game. Now you can't run the ball with Henry no more. He's too far behind. Henry out of the game now. You can't do nothing with him.
So here's the kickoff now.
Down 2 possessions.
Again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
He slapped that shit. Like, give me that. Right here, man, is when I start.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can.
Go! Let's go!
Under pressure, and he's
we got heaters.
Down. Tannehill sacked.
Now we can really start sending him because he has to pass.
Back now in Nashville, and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the sack on first down,
here comes
Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down.
Had to disrupt him just enough.
To about the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. To throw is Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry.
There we go. Get hits on him.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
We're really just trying to throw it to him in the flat and run it to the house the whole game. Like, bro, GG.
Tannehill now to throw. They set up the screen for Henry.
Good job. Good tackle. Take them legs out.
Across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right.
Send him. Send him. Boom.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way.
Can't hit me with play action if shit ain't working.
Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
He covered.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Tannehill.
Get on my... Oh, boy. Ah, he got lucky.
Here's Jones.
Oh, they were screaming.
Titans first down as they're able to get the third down.
You know that quarterback fatigue, taking a hit like that.
As they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first
there we go.
and 10. And this is intercepted.
Pressure burst pipes.
Should do it. Picked off at the 14.
Make him get rid of the ball before he's ready.
These guys will get the football back. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On play action, it's Carr. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down
Only
to the 4-yard line.
I am able to make that play look so good.
Big lead here on the board, it still bombs away, and frankly,
I make shit look like, and I don't have the best offensive line, bro.
Keep firing away and gaining those yards.
I do not have the best offensive line for doing this shit. But when you lab shit and you master it.
On play action, now Carr. He'll buy some time right.
When you lab shit and master it, it makes it look just perfect.
It's Jacobs. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Ruggs going to get a chance to run.
Oh, just one more! One more! Oh!
Up in their faces. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
That's fine.
going to throw here. That's caught by Waller out left side. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Throw for it on 4th down. Flush to his right. And Carr gives himself
You're
up,
making
but
Carr
not
look
he
like
picks up
fucking
a first down. It'll go
the
as
truth
a
out
gain
here.
of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, you got me looking like God out here. Jesus fucking Christ. I do not have the best fucking offensive line, bro. Like, how am I doing this?
And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
I feel like I'm Jesus Christ right now, you know?
Carr.
It's getting dotted up.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
This is like my best offensive game in quite a while.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I feel like I'm playing pitch and catch.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
I clicked off.
And they'll start this
I wanted to hit him.
Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Dialed up the right blitzes when I needed to.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
Taking legs out.
Now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last throw here for Tannehill.
Boom! That blitz coming through, baby.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Man, that's game, man. I don't need to do nothing else. I don't do nothing.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he's going to go
once I finish up, you know, getting enough plays in my offensive ebook, I'll put my 4-3 defensive ebook up.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Yeah, I'm always trying to find new ways to blitz,
They can't
man.
help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Got to adapt to the game a little bit.
And things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
This offense, so oh my god, it's had me doing whatever I wanted to do against this guy. That was bullshit. That should have been my ball. I should have went for the pick. He wouldn't even had 22 points. Like,
so that'll do it for my part.
so I went for the swat. I caught it. I was like, okay, let me swat it. Let me get the ball at midfield.
This has been a presentation of the NFL
Held Derrick Henry to 58 rushing yards.
Sports. With
against
that,
a Henry
sign
spammer.
off from Nashville.
That ain't too bad. I mean, granted, I did give him a couple of unnecessary runs because he hiked me out when I was out of position. But other than that, everybody was to the ball. I like it. Yeah, you gotta keep Henry in check. Like anytime you play the Titans, you have to, because if he gets in the zone, it's game over. I had a game like that where he got into the zone, and once he's in his zone, bro, he's tough. He's God mode. But look at that, 92.8 completion, and it's not like I threw 10 passes, bro. Actually, I would have had more throws, but I mean, threw 14 passes for 317 yards, 3 TDs. That is not bad. And then I was able to, you know, influence and put the run game in. I had 12 carries, 13 carries, 14 carries, and I spread the ball around. I want 15 carries on the ground, and I spread it between Ruggs, Ingold, Mariota, Jacobs, Drake, and Carr. They all got their eats on the ground, so it's a nice little offense. This man was just spamming Henry any way he could. It's ridiculous. Oh, Henry was tired, bro. That's like 20 touches. Yeah. 10 catches, 9 receptions. How many drops? He ain't no drops. Pretty sure. Oh, that's rushing. Receiving. He ain't had no drops. You know, like 20 touches, man. You're gonna start fatiguing easily. I didn't use Waller to like damn near third quarter, bro. Imagine if I put him in at the start. Moreau pissed me off, bro. I'm like, okay, he's a bigger guy. This isn't gonna happen, right? And it happens. I'm like, bro. Like the first drive shouldn't have even happened for him. Like this, I drew it up perfectly. That's what I like against match coverage, because when you put that little curl route on, the zones freeze up. Okay, they're drop zones, they stay where they are, and you can kind of catch them out of position. Like if he sends anybody, like if he sends a blitz. See, he tried to shoot that gap, and great block. That's why you had that fullback back there, and make sure you have a true fullback, because he's gonna pick it up. You try to turbo through those gaps against this formation. See, the only gap when you're going up against strong close, the only gap that you're allowed to shoot is over there on that left side. You gotta blitz the weak side gap. You come to the strong side, you're gonna get picked up. So the play action freezes the drop zones enough. I had the read, I had to throw. The bullshit just happens, you know. Madden bullshit. I went for the rack, and he sticked me. I should have just went possession. But it is what it is. You know, you take that away, and then he tried to fucking spam Henry, and we had to take that away. As soon as we realized, you know, hey, this is what this guy's doing, we need to take it away from him. I did use some gun bunch early. I like this against, you know, cover 3 matches, because you're forcing a switch concept. Anytime you have match coverage on the field, you get the switch. Okay, outside third is going to play the number 2 in the slot. And then as soon as he cuts upfield, you know, if he plays hard flats or anything like that, the drag route's going to make him come under, because you see he's playing the outside, he has to defend that. And then because the switch route goes vertical, that means 89's responsibility is this guy, and the safety has to kick back to get to number 30. See, as he's trying to get to number 30, he's already outside. So it's really stressing when you're playing the match coverage. You know the deep zones. You have a quarter and you have a half. Okay, the half is going to be responsible for anything vertical on his side. The quarter is supposed to be help, you know, if anything crosses. Okay, he's responsible for his zone if anything goes to his zone, but if anything's crossing, he bites down and helps defend it. Okay, so it's going to stress the safety in the deep half here, or the third, really, or seam flat in this case. It's going to stress him. You got 2 reads to make. I'm thinking that he probably switched to the user. Both of those routes were viable, but Like I said, we hit him over there. I think we got him twice. Same play. Like I said, this time we caught him down on the line. Showed blitz. More of a man look. Did the same thing. He did the stretch. See, he picked on his user. See, he immediately went chasing the switch in. Left the running back wide open. His user's out of position. Love those little switch concepts, those little misdirections, you know, kind of keep people off guard. The people that are aggressive on defensive assist and stuff, it's a nice way to kind of keep them off of that. All right here, we just went a power run right at him. This should have been stopped. But Henry gonna fall forward, you know, like, I think this is the only one he got was that stupid little pass. I tried to chop his legs, and it didn't give me the angle, I guess. Thinking this was the Y trail. Yeah. See, the thing I like about the Y trail, and I put this on the ebook, I did the video yesterday. This route, when you motion it out, it becomes a unique route for the tight end position. It's a zig route. Now, what it's going to do against most cover twos, it's going to freeze the mid read and freeze the vert hook. Okay, so if you watch, when he goes in, he's going to freeze the mid read. See the mid read? He bites on him a little bit, and then he comes back over and he drops the vert hook down. Okay, so what that's going to do is that's going to open up anything we want downfield, right? So you just kind of let it develop, and he's boom over the top, right? I think I got him with it twice. Let's see. I think I went with it again. No, this was the play action that I'm working on. You have to add that curl route instead of sending, you know, an extra route deep. You send that curl route. Usually, what it does is it can kind of debuff match principles because he has to be defended, right? So you can sit one or two guys on him, basically magnetize the zone coverage to defend that guy. You have three guys defending one guy, and then you easily just get the crosser over the top. Okay, so always, I'm gonna add this one to the ebook probably next. Simple concept, freeze up the match, and go over the top. Okay, this is a nice little red zone play I've been working on with the quarterback swap. Basically, you want to get them with the misdirections, like, hey, we're running to this side of the field, but you basically just counter it and run it with your quarterback, freeze the zones up, and just walk it in. Nice little run. You can do it with Carr, but it's not recommended. You know, like, someone get a good user, they're gonna hit them. You're probably gonna fumble. Now in the second half, you can see I shut him down. I caught on to what he was doing. Usually I play a lot better in the second half. So I caught on to a lot of what he was doing. This should have been picked. There's no way. I was in the right defense. I was like, okay, I'm going to swat the ball down. And I even clicked on. I was like, okay, I'm going to swat it down. And I'm going to get the ball at midfield, right? And Madden says wrong. I'm like, man, I should have just went for the fucking pick, bro. I was like, Madden, really? But, you know, you give me 10 seconds on the clock and, you know, I'm going to make magic happen. So this is another play that we're going to add to our ebook probably later today after I put the other play action play in. This one's going to be like, you know they're not blitzing, you know, rushing 3, maybe 4. You can get that center to block. You give that center some help, you know, on the block. Get Eleanor and the center, and they just pancake them. And then just look over the top. You got all day to throw this. And I'm like the only one that makes the magic happen on them, man. Like, I'm daring enough to try it because I know they work. You know, it's just really just labbing it up, practicing, knowing which way it works from, knowing who to double team, because you have to double team an ID. Like, it's not going to work if you don't. Because if you leave that ID sitting on a linebacker, and that lineman, what he's going to do is he's going to pay attention to the linebacker even if he's not blitzing. And that's going to, you know, with you not having a great offensive line, you don't want that. you know, because your guys aren't going to be able to handle one-on-one blockings for too long. So make sure that you have your IDs. See how my offensive line, they don't really get out of position. I mean, Leatherwood's over there just trying to maul the defense. look at Leatherwood block, bro. Like, usually what happens, you know, the last few weeks I've been trying to get some stuff going with Leatherwood. He usually gives up on his blocks, but if you double team an ID correctly, man, Leatherwood just does not give up on his guy. He just stays with him. Okay, and then we just get the nice little end around play action off. I was trying to set it up later down the field for the end around to actually work, but he kind of got in on it. I just needed one more block. And then, you know, stays in cover 3. What do? Just rack it in. Rack catch. Never possession catch on clutch drives, bro. Like, I mean, you're trying to get that ball forward. You're going to need to rack, especially on that little spot, so you get a better animation on the catch. Let me see. Remember this is where pressure started bursting pipes. This is where I started sending blitzes. Forcing him to throw it. See, boom, he's got pressure on him. He forces pressure burst pipes. Get the overload to the strong side. Force Henry to block or get a chip on Henry. See, we're making contact with Henry. Every play, we make contact with him. Just so we can kind of get him fatigued a little bit faster. Nice little run right here. Same thing. So this was the first play in my ebook, man. It's one of the better runs. Like, I know he didn't get a lot there, but as you can see, like, the blocking, everything pretty much gets picked up. Now, if the offensive line gets a little bit better on their ratings, you know, if I get a better center, he doesn't give up that shit, you know. If I can get a little bit better on the ratings of my guys, definitely just these runs will break for a lot more. I probably could have cut that back right in there somewhere. I could probably cut it up. Same thing, you come out in the formation, you know, he's thinking you're going to run the ball, and guess what we hit him with? Boom. Hit him with the trail. Look how wide open the tight end gets off of that route. Now, if you have a better receiving tight end, he's going to run that. Look, he just turned. He spent the defender, and that wasn't a linebacker. That was a DB. He spins him around. Look at this. Boom. Out of position, bro. Waller just made that kid look silly. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is our pressure burst pipes again. I decided to send some pressure. I kind of predicted he was going to try to do some kind of play action in, you know, some type of deep crossers, right? Usually people come out in this formation, they're going deep. See how I got that containment over there? Made him trip into his own guy. Just sit that single contain. We rushed the 3 or 4 guys from the other side. Overload. And have that contain, kind of keep him sitting there in that pocket. Run. He tries to run. What happened? Pressure burst pipes. Runs into his lineman. Got to refight for time. You're gonna try to throw it with Crosby in front of you, bro. Crosby's a big dude, man. He's like 6'7", 6'5", 6'7", something. He's big. You know, you're not gonna throw it over him. That might be tuck roll though. See, let me look. Is it oh, nope. He didn't get his arm to go forward. Good fucking hit by Crosby. The ball just bloop. Just run it on in there. Again, we started sending more heat, bro. Like, when we're up, I like to send more heat because I wanna dictate the game. Just overload them. Start sending more people. Bam. Still want to keep that single contain, just to keep them in the pocket. Okay, if you don't have that single contain, they're gonna roll away from it. That containment keeps his ass in the pocket, so he takes the hit. But you can't do double contain. It's got to be a single contain. And like I said, when I do my defensive ebook, I'll make sure that I teach y'all how to do that effectively. I do it a lot on most of my blitzes, even my run blitzes. I think I blitzed. Yeah, I tried to send it. Like, yeah, we almost got through there. If I would have jumped that route right there, like, I would have been on. I was on him. I wanted to take the quick read. You know, that was my assignment, was to slant. I should have bit down a little bit. I was thinking 53 would have took it, but he got chased off. So that was my assignment. That was my bad. Could have did something with it, you know. Again, look at that. Boom. Send it again, bro. This is the big nickel blitz I'm working on. Look at the containment and the rush. Boosh! Just tear the quarterback. Get those free hits. You get those hits in, man. That should have been a pick. I was just on the wrong user. Wouldn't let me, because 37 would have picked that off all day. Send the same blitz on him the next play. Like, at this point, I just don't even care, bro. I don't think he knows how to defend it. I think he max protected, maybe. Block the running back. He's blocking 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's blocking 6, so. Force him to get rid of the ball before he wants to, man. He didn't have any good route concepts. Nothing was crossing. Everything's matched up. Wasn't going to throw outside. Throw it right into the double team. Trying to see what I did here. Waller. Oh. This is one that I did the comeback with Waller. It's more like a he didn't blitz me. He's rushing 2, 3. Anytime they rush 3, like, I shouldn't even need to roll out. I'm just sitting here waiting. I got all day to throw. I don't have the best offensive line. Just let things develop. Now here's the pass to Josh Jacobs. What did I do? Here? Play action. Oh, okay. There's your little underneath option. So you got your high-low read with this. It's a nice, as long as you don't get hit sticked during the process. I like how the end around just takes that corner out of position. And just dink it over his head. I want to go look at that play, man. Carr looking like a fucking magician. Just run, Carr, get on the ground. Oh, they don't want to show this run. Oh, no, they got the pass. Ah, there's no pass. Really? That was the magician pass. Whatever. Come back with the heavy blitz. Boom! Just pressure burst pipes, man. When people are blitzing you, man, you cannot have every route being deep. Like, that's this guy's mistake. Like, he's running middle and deep routes. None of his receivers are turned around at this point. You know, no one's looking for the ball. And by the time they do look for it, like, my safety's already in the backfield. You know, you have nothing there. Even if you throw it at this point, only route that you have is the end route, right? But if you throw it at this point, you risk a throw out of the sack or a strip sack fumble. Luckily, he got lucky that wasn't a strip, because look at that. Look at the fucking animation he had. Like, that should have been popped loose. I don't know who he was throwing it at, or who. That if he would have thrown it, that would have been a pick. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He would have got that throw out of sack, and you know. Yeah, like I say, pressure burst pipes. Send a dime blitz versus Hail Mary. I'm content that my safeties can hold off and play man. Over the top. He's usually one of the few times I do play man. I don't play a lot of man coverage. I don't like it. It's too vulnerable. Like the little quick routes and shit. And someone will dot you up with little zig routes, post routes. You don't want to get dotted up. Got a decent record. Just imagine if I got all those disconnect losses back, bro. That should be making me mad sometimes. Like, I think about it, I was like, man, I really didn't lose that many games. PlayStation overheated, fucking the internet acting stupid, and then the other half just on Madden with the black screens and shit. They need to patch the game to where if you don't take a snap, you don't take the kickoff, the game never starts, it shouldn't count for either team. Disconnect during a load screen, it shouldn't count. I think all in all, I probably lost maybe 21 games, maybe. Really? Give or take. I need to start actually writing it down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
All right, go ahead and make sure all my guys are in. We got a spread.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll run it with Williams.
Good hit.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up with it.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
We're looking for him.
Marquise Brown, 61 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, he is.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And that's caught.
I love my new play.
He takes it all the way down to the 32. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw his Carr.
Look at Edwards.
Going down the middle, and it's
balling.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Spin that ball.
And mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Carr. Flushed out right. He's got it.
Let's go.
A 5-yard touchdown.
Love when they click on, bro. Click on and try to come after the quarterback. I still got receivers downfield.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
Forgot I got receivers, bro. Stop clicking on.
And oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly.
He's in now. Good shit. Possession rat.
Into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Well, strong close, looking a little bit powerful than what I used to run.
Now as he'll send this one away.
A lot better. I've been putting a lot of time in it. Like, I don't want to just put plays up. I don't want to be copy paste with it. I want to make it have my originality in it a little bit. At the same time, you know, I want it to make sense. I don't want to just be like trying to glitch people out or anything. Like, I don't play like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game.
Made a hit. Make contact. No! Jealousy, I see you, bro. That's why we want to make contact right there.
It's costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused.
Start off,
because now,
see what we got.
if you're an offensive player,
it ain't what you
go
want.
through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Nice with a cutback.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Carr got a man open. It's down.
I love this play, bro. It's a nice little concept.
Down near the 20-yard line.
Easy read.
1st down Raiders. Carr to Waller.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Oh, come on.
He took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Carl try it again on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Edwards.
Edwards balling out for him.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Kind of see what you want. You want to take advantage of it, right?
8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Obviously tell that it's man coverage. Get back out of that. He's got an alignment change. You go back to the other run.
On 1st and goal, Drake.
Walking in.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go
Got
for
a nickel
2.
on the field.
They'll try and run it here.
Big man Eagle, let's go! Let's fucking go!
So 2 successful.
Fullback got to get some love.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And then come back and make the tackle, bro. I love you, Ingold. No homo.
Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Make plays. What we like.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
Get him. I even backed him up. Come on, fast. I got something to shut it down now.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw.
Give me that.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Too early for this, bro.
One score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Carr now on first down. Blitz coming and down he goes.
It's like the only downfall for
Patrick
that.
Queen leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. From midfield, here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines.
It's on my channel. It's listed in a playlist.
Guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long.
Oh, got him.
To throw. He'll let this go deep for
That's why we don't worry.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Henry runs. 50
Message me on
yards.
Facebook.
And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that from a wide receiver's perspective. Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
We got to take what he wants away. You know, like, you don't want to.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Sometimes you got to play a little smart.
It was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
Give him the dink and dunk.
Exactly how you want to draw things
Take away the big play.
On your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Just make contact. As long as we're making contact,
shy of midfield,
we're good.
At the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
Keep making contact.
Well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now a man man who began with the Raiders. It's Latavius
making contact.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw is Jackson. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
We're going to make contact.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Williams going to get it again.
Making contact.
Down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
The more you keep running it, bro, the more tired he's going to get, man.
First.
It's not going to be a pretty story for you after that point.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
And keep taking hits. And that's what I told you. Keep running with him. It's going to happen.
There are 2 words.
I know how to get him at running back, too.
One starts with a B.
You got to put him at fullback.
Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still,
but I mean, there's nothing, not really a benefit of having him there, to be honest. Like fullback, maybe, but
take care of the rock.
Actually as a running back,
for
no.
Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Yeah, you can put him as your starting fullback.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down is Carr. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
What, Ingold's showing out today.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Ah, come on. I thought I put enough. See, they got to fix Carr's throw power. They got to fix his throw power. That should have been dot.
Not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews.
Give me that.
Downfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the match coverage god.
And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. final shot before break. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
User it. Ah!
Complete on the deep ball.
Forced it.
For the first half.
Probably should have waited like another second or so. I probably would have nailed him.
After the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Y'all ever just watch older football games?
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will
like
get the football
the
here
older Super Bowls and stuff.
Is now underway.
It's like on the NFL YouTube channel. I was watching how the Raiders used to play, man. You think about it, it's like a lot of runs, like John Madden wishbone offense. It's like a lot of runs.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Carr, a handoff here to Drake, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right back to Drake.
There we go, Drake.
This is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. On first down, Drake, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action to Drake. Now Carr.
Renfro! He got Renfro! He got Renfro! Yes, sir! Renfro got his ass! Let's go!
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You know, back in the day, you know, used to say you got mossed. Now motherfuckers getting Renfro'd.
Carr gonna give it to Jacobs.
That's how you run that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Let's fucking go!
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
Definitely, I might do an ebook on this, mini scheme on this. Don't even necessarily need an ebook for this formation. Probably might just do like a mini scheme video for it.
Just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Whoa,
whoa. Here's Carr.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
It was like a bubble screen.
That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock too when you drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
They'll try and run with Drake.
Ah!
Stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return is Duvernay.
Highlight of that drive, man. Dude got Renfro.
They'll start at the 32.
Definitely going to get Renfro involved in my offense a lot more.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change?
Jump it! Ah! Take them legs out. There we go.
A little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The throw here to Andrews,
Kind
the
of air
tight
truck.
end. And he'll
Need
work
this
it
spot.
across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Play action. Now Jackson.
No, sir!
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Yannick Ngakoue able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. To try again after the sack. Jackson, quick
hit.
slant to Brown.
You sure you want to keep running Brown in there?
Back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams.
Get tripped up. Saw what happened last time you kept running inside zone. Keep it up.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's down.
Woo! I told you!
And the ball is knocked out. And the Raiders,
It's all about making contact. Contact, 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 contact. The longer their drive takes to score, the more chances you have at those fumbles, because they're going to be fatigued. They don't know how to quick score, bro. It's going to be over for them. They're going to keep taking them hits. Pop, pop, pop. And then they're going to fumble. It's a big thing about how I play my defense. Force contact. Do not let them get on the ground. Do not let them run out of bounds. Every play, get players to the ball. With this defense, with these match principles that I use, man, bro, you're gonna get a lot of turnovers off of stuff like that, man. You're gonna then you're gonna get to the point where they're scared of getting hit, that they're gonna be forcing passes into coverage. You know, it's just gonna be crazy. You know, they can't deal with it, man. Especially like Lamar Jackson ain't gonna save him, bro. Lamar Jackson cannot run away when he's got like 6 guys chasing him, or he's not gonna get away from that. You know, he's not like Mike Vick was in Madden 2004. Like he's not God on this game. Now, if I was using him and he was on my Raiders, then you know he would be God, but that ain't the case. You got all these people playing with the teams because they don't put their time into trying to figure things out like I do. But so far, man, 2-0 today for this strong close. I'm gonna have to edit my audibles though. Situational audibles. That way I can change my play call at the line and be more dynamic. That way I'm not limiting myself. Like I can come out. Definitely want to run. I'm not going to go double post. I don't feel like double post is it. Like, you get the run, you got the wide receiver out, play action, the trail route. Right here, and the wide receiver out right here. It's pretty much the only plays you need, bro. Like, because these don't necessarily require you to have abilities. Like, you can have a basic offense without abilities and still run this offense with these 4 plays. Now, the other plays that I use, you need abilities. Like, you need Waller's. Like, for the double post, it's only going to work if your tight end has abilities, you know, or if you have some type of route apprentice on the field. But these 4 plays right here, you don't need abilities to be effective, okay? So I just wanted to point that out, and I'll reiterate it later today when I finish up the strong close ebook. And then we'll go on to the next formation. Like I said, man, how fast I put the videos up really just depends on the contribution, you know, people put towards it. You know, it's like, yeah, it's free, but you know, I do take a lot of time trying to make sure that everything is working and it's not like routes are just glitching into each other and shit. Like I want the scheme to work and I want it to look realistic. You know, I don't want something that's gonna get patched or something that's just broken mechanics on the game. Like I don't want to do something like that. I want something that's real, something that's gonna help you dominate, and something that's gonna work not just because you have an ability. I want it to also work if you don't have abilities. You know, I want it to be universal. Oh, what up, bro? You're not gonna quit like the last person did, are you?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the
Josh
delight
Allen,
of this sold-out crowd.
Diggs.
They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Buffalo. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Yes, sir.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
You glitching, bro? Come on now.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Play nice, and I'll play nice. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. That's why you got to have a game plan
8
set up.
yards to go on second down.
So you get your game plan set up, and then people can't cheat you. Really, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, you're being recorded right now.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
You're gonna cheat yourself into a loss. You're gonna cheat yourself into a loss, bro. I'm telling you.
This is 3rd and 9.
You're gonna cheat yourself into a loss. Nah, you did that. You see, you're doing that on purpose. You're gonna cheat yourself into a loss. You're doing that intentionally, bro.
Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time
shit don't work on me, bro. You better actually play the ball. Play the game, or you're gonna get beat real bad.
Risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff.
You're not gonna like it.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Play action. Allen. Flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Throw it at my user.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended, as they'll try to make it 8-0. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
This is what you're going to do, bro. So this is why I got my game plan set up, so I'm not affected by that shit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Don't phase me, bro. I'm gonna be in the right defense regardless how many times you try to cheat.
Remain on 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends.
Yeah, you're sitting there trying to cheat, it don't work, and then when you actually try to play, nothing's there for you, bro. Just give up. I'm going to be in the right defense. You can cheat all you want, but I'm going to be in the right defense regardless what you do. Yeah, you're cheating. I'm doing it on stream. I'm sitting there watching you cheat.
So after the incompletion
don't act brand new, bro.
2nd and 10.
Don't sit there and act like you're playing legit. Come on now.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense.
People on my stream are watching. I'm going to report you after the game, bro.
Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
You're getting reported after the game. I'm sitting there. I got it on stream what you're doing. You're getting reported after the game.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have a Bills.
Nah, you know what you're doing. You're trying to do it, but I ain't going to let you.
23 yards on the play.
Don't sit there and act like you ain't got 0 receivers, 0 tight end and shit showing up on your shit, bro. Like, come on now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains.
Here we go with this shit
14
again.
yards and another first.
You're doing it again, bro. Why you got to cheat, man?
run on first down with Singletary.
Stop trying to cheat.
This time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second.
Yeah, like that's what you're doing. It's sitting there on stream, bro. Everybody see you're doing it again.
In control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Guys, act like y'all don't see 0 running back, 0 tight end, 0 wide receiver, bro. Come on now, stop cheating.
They'll give this to Singletary running.
We're gonna come out and right defense. I got my game plan set up, but that's just some foul shit, bro. But you got to do some shit like that.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Tight end Knox. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. That is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Gregory Rousseau just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
That's sad, bro. You got to cheat, bro.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And it's intercepted.
You don't know how to call plays. You're starting to cheat, thinking I can't adapt. And when you get out of that shit, you can't do nothing.
Here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys helped. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page. Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 75 yards. And the Raiders have drawn even here. And they can take the lead with the extra point to come. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, 1 play, 75 yards, end zone. Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down.
It's something with your custom book, bro. You're glitching the game out, and then when you try to change, you fucking... Your shit huddles up on the line trying to fucking get a glitchy quarterback sneak, bro.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
I got it recorded, bro. I'm gonna send it to you.
Return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
I'm recording the game right now, bro. I'm on YouTube stream right now. You're getting reported. No, you're getting reported for cheating, like dead ass. Yes.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here is
I'm not going to say no more, bro.
We can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the Bills should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield.
You know what you're doing, bro.
2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On the left side, he finds Beasley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Allen off the play fake. He'll go right back to Beasley. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. On play action, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Now a handoff for Drake. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Carr completes it and fights through 1 man.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 1st down, Drake, and he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. They fake the handoff, now Carr. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 34 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short...
Here's a diving catch right side. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a one-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Into the secondary past the 40. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Singletary going to get the handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for two.
Cheating.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Offense set to get this drive started, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
This is how offensive coordinators earn their money. He thought he was ahead of the curve after first down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on 2nd down, maybe just a yard out of it. Now your advantage is evaporated. Play action. Now Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Second down at 5. Running is Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Here's Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Carr. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go right back to Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. To throw is Allen. This one caught by Beasley. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Back to throw. Allen. His man here, Beasley. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills.
Can't respect no one that got to cheat, bro.
That
shit's not cool.
Fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting
if you got to
stronger,
cheat to win, you know,
dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out.
I mean, I did stop him when he was doing it. It was just kind of delaying me really on my play calls. But it's the fact that he was doing it, you know, that's like really, bro, like. Trying to find a place. I don't even know what it would be listed as. Wow, I didn't even put the highlights of them up. Come on, guys. You can't sit here and say that this dude's not cheating, bro. This is what he's doing the whole fucking game. Like, come on now. Well, I gotta have to port this on Twitter. That's crazy, man. what people got to do though. Like seriously, and then sit there and just be blank deny it. Like you know you're not doing it on purpose. So come on, bro. You did it more than once. You did it with the intent to try to cheat the game. Like when you come to the play call screen and it says fucking 0 receivers, 0 tight ends, 0 running backs. Like I knew what he was trying to do. Like I don't even like, you see that shit, people? Don't even pick a play. Don't pick a play, because they're gonna try to cheat you, bro. Like you come out in the wrong shit, they're gonna exploit you. Whatever formation they end up lining up in, you know, is if you have your game plan set, you should be okay. And then you can just audible check if you need to, but you know, usually when they're doing that, they're trying to exploit it, run glitch. Trying to get more views of it, man. It's like some of them they didn't even have a highlight for them. Can't really do nothing, man, when people are cheating you like that, bro. That's crazy, man. Well, it just kind of takes your whole mindset of everything that you try to do. Like, I'm totally against cheating, man. Like when I do my stuff, I try to emphasize, you know, not to cheat, you know, exploit the game. Like that's when you do stuff like that and you have to cheat, you know, or have to try to get some type of advantage against your opponent, whether it be hiding your formations, you know, and then trying to audible glitch into a fucking quarterback sneak that glitches out or whatever. Like, come on, guys. Like, seriously. I done seen everything in this game. It's just ridiculous. Like, you start winning. You know what? Before I go into the next game, dude made a new account just to cheat. What he was doing. Like, he's not good. I can tell that he wasn't good. It's just when he started doing that shit. You know, it's like you can't pick your play call, so you're kind of stuck with whatever your game plan may be, you know, versus whatever formation. I need to set my game plan up too. Like, some of it's set, but you got to be able to have a counter against people that cheat. At least defensively. See what you have. Like a normal situation. I don't know what normal situation is. Okay. 3-4, 4-3. That's our normal defense is big nickel over G. Looks more like just standard drop zones. Bunch of cover threes. Cover 3 clouds, buzz, and sky. So that's going to be your base defense: cloud, buzz, and skies, right? Hard flats. Trips. We got me a nickel, wide 9, tray. Is there a tray? Hail Mary. Line. Wildcat. I should have a quarters. Yeah. Quarters and palms. You see a lot against Wildcat. We're okay with that. Bunch. My empty should have. My empty defense should have. $1. So let's see. I like the page flipping. Need to add the page flipping to the actually I'm gonna play cover 6. Free cloud at. What else do I call? Run drop. Don't. I'd just be alright with that. Not much you can do defensively, but should just add those couple of plays, man, just so you alright. Offensively, I'm gonna be alright, man. He shouldn't have got that pick on that last drive. And then again, Ruggs. Not elite yet. Should have had Edwards over there. Edwards would have lost him.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Get my mojo
teams
back.
Emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Got some power. Alright, just refocus, man. Put that last game behind me. It's just a little annoying, but it is what it is.
separation. Now it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr.
Touch past that. Come on now, EA.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
He'd be going over his head with a touch
Kind of
pass.
a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Jackson on 1st down, sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
You just kicked the ball, bro. What the hell?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Running it with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down.
If your opponent stays in 3-3-5, I mean, just run on him. Get him out of it. Can't stop it. They don't got enough linebackers on the field.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
He has to come out of it.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA
Definitely
Sports.
not going to come out of it. We're going to get a lot stronger here in a sec.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs now. Fights him off.
So we've got aggressive tackling on with DBs. No, they're not strong enough.
2nd and 2.
Linebackers, maybe. DBs, no.
2nd and 2.
Get out of it.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the
Call
3.
timeout. You score.
Barber.
Can't run commit a nickel, bro. You ain't got enough linebackers. Can't block shit.
Peyton Barber, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle.
Glitch.
This play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again? And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. After the sack on first down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Max Crosby, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw.
Too easy.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They run it with Jacobs. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it's down with just over a minute to go before halftime.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau.
Bro, that's a first down.
Depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Whatever.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Flush to his right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 70 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. They'll try and run with Drake. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Everything out in front.
Timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Nice satisfying run up first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who could run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
Second down and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Jackson swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards.
Man, they're struggling.
From 14 yards out, and the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Appreciate you eating the clock for me, man, so I can win.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now on first down, Drake again. A nice Nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here to Drake, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. This is Drake, and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 1 yard is the gain, and the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. Try and pound it in with Drake. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff for Drake. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Down the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3rd and goal, it's Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This is taken just shy of the 10. Now on the return.
That's what happens.
Loose, and the Raiders pick it up.
Well, we got Abrams on special teams.
Broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
That shit is so clutch.
You just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe.
Lurk, you need to get a new defense, bro. You can't stay on one defense the whole game, bro. That's just not going to work.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
People like me to pick that shit apart.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Ooh, you got lucky.
35. And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20.
That was luck.
Means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Got it that time.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 30.
I'll holler at you, bro. Next time, you know, actually play defense. Don't stay in 3-3-5 the whole game. Get picked apart. Oh man, I mean, overall it's good shit. So I got a game plan that I'm gonna put together for it. It's just that one bad game today that the dude had to cheat to beat me, bro. That custom playbook cheat shit, bro, where they all just stack on top of each other on top of the football, and then the quarterback just glitches forward. But other than that, I think I did pretty good. Probably put the last 2 plays in the ebook, and then I'll put the plays that would require abilities in, and then I will put the game plan in on how you will run it effectively, and then I'll be done with strong close, and then I can move forward to the next formation. You know, really want to be very detailed with it. And like I said, if you know y'all can help contribute to my cause, you know, I promise you it'll be the best, you know, stuff out there that you can get. Other than that, uh, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that. I'm gonna cut the stream. I've seen some good stuff that I can utilize, and I've seen some bad stuff, you know. But other than that, I think we got a good vibe. We're gonna get us a nap in because the game. I got a lot of stuff to put up on the channel before the game starts tonight, and I gotta get my nap in because I gotta be at work early in the morning. Appreciate y'all watching, man. Some good stuff's gonna be coming. Gonna be updated to my channel. Like I said, if you want, it's in a playlist. So I don't know if y'all want the full playlist. Just cash at me like $10 or whatever you feel like, you know, whatever you want to donate. Just cash app it to me or PayPal it to me, and then I'll send you the full playlist. And whenever it gets updated, the playlist is getting updated. Okay. So other than that, I mean, they'll appear on my channel, but it'll just be more organized when I send, if I can send it to you. So other than that, I'll catch y'all fellas later.